Hello guys, myself Sagnik Samanto. Welcome to my channel EMI Locopilot by Sagnik. This is my second video in this channel, and in this video I covered the Howrah Bangalore Tejas Express, and the locomotive I used here is WTP4 diesel engine and the coaches of Tejas Express, and here I covered the route of Howrah to Bangalore. So let's play the custom mode. Here I choose the starting station as Howrah and destination station as Bangalore and set the time to 10 AM. And here is choose the locomotive WTP4 and the coaches of Tejas Express, and I increase the number of coaches to 8. And here is skip the Bhaniyambadi station, and I also skip the Bhubaneswar and Kharagpur station, but I have to stop at the station because this is also a junction station, so I cannot skip that stations. So let's play the game. So guys, here you can see this is the Howrah junction, and in this junction I am standing at the platform number 5 and the Tejas Express is standing at the platform number 4. Now I turn on the engine and I have to open the right side door of the coaches. And let's tell you something about the Howrah junction. In the Howrah junction, the station code of Howrah junction is HWH, and it is established at the year 1852, and there are 23 platforms in the Howrah junction. I sounded the horn and pushed the throttle to 12%, and the distance between Howrah to Kharagpur, which is the next station, the distance is at 1400 meters, and I get green signal here, and the speed limit is 50 km per hour, and ignore the time management system because this is totally a bugs. And there you can see the Howrah bridge, which is shown graphically in this game. Okay, let's go ahead. And this is the cab view you can see, and one fan is installed on the upper side, and this is the control panel, and this is the second control panel for second cab, and this is the dashboard view, and this is the orbit view. In the orbit view you see the full Tejas Express train, and the distance between Kharagpur and Howrah is now 500 meters. Let's go to the sitting position of the train, and this is the interior of the train you can see, and this is the standing view, and I have to slow down the train, and so there is yellow signal, and here you can see some passengers are standing here, and I reached the station Kharagpur. At the platform number 2 the train is arrived, and I have to place the train at the right place, and I have to open the right door. Okay, let's tell you about the Kharagpur station. The station code of Kharagpur is KGP, and it is established at the year 1898, and there are 12 platforms in the Kharagpur station. I sounded the horn and I departed from the station Kharagpur. Now my signal is green and the speed limit is 50 km per hour, and I have to reach the Bhubaneswar, which is 1700 meters from Kharagpur station, and I have to adjust my speed below 50 km per hour because there is speed limit. So let's go to the side view, and this is the side view of the Tejas Express, and this is the 3/4 view of the Tejas Express. Okay, so let's push up the throttle to 100% because the speed limit is now 140 km per hour, and this is the orbit view which you can see. The smoke which is released from the locomotive is give a feelings of realistic, very nice. So let's do some discussion by sitting on the chair of the Tejas Express. I discuss about the next video which I am going to upload in the next month. Is that in that video I have to drive the train by sitting on the chair of the Tejas Express bogie or any other express bogie. And so the next video would be a challenge video, so let's do something in the next video. So now I have yellow signal, so I have to decrease the speed, and I have to maintain the speed below 50 km per hour, and I sounded the horn as I am reaching the station, and this is the Bhubaneswar station, and I arrived at the platform number 3, and I have to place the train at the right place. And okay, let's open the left door. Okay, and this is the Bhubaneswar station. Let's tell something about the Bhubaneswar station. The station code of Bhubaneswar is BBS, and it is established at the year 1896, and there are 6 platforms in the Bhubaneswar station. I have to close the door, and I sounded the horn and departed from the Bhubaneswar junction, and I pushed my throttle to 12% and then to 75%. Okay. Now my speed limit is 50 km per hour, and I have green signal, and I have to reach the next station Vijayada, which is 1700 meters from the Bhubaneswar junction. Okay, and I have to maintain the speed below 50 km per hour because there is a speed limit. And this is the cab view which I saw you before. And now my speed limit is 140 km per hour, and I push my throttle to 100%. And now I crossing a bridge. And this is the orbit view of Tejas Express. Vijayada is now 700 meters from Bhubaneswar. I have yellow signal here, and I have to slow down my train, and I reach the Vijayada junction. I sounded the horn as I am reaching the station, and I place my train at the right place. Okay. From Vijayada junction, the train rotates on the opposite side. And let's tell you about the Vijayada junction. The station code of Vijayada junction is BJA, and the established year of the station is 1888, and there are 10 platforms in the Vijayada junction. And I opened the left door, and I departed my train from the platform number 1 of Vijayada junction, and I closed the door, sounded the horn, and pushed the throttle to 10%, and then push the throttle to 48%. And I have green signal here, and my speed limit is 50 km per hour. And next I have to reach the station Arakkonam, which is 2000 meters from Vijayada junction. So I have to maintain the speed below 50 km per hour. Now I have the speed limit 140 km per hour. I push my throttle to 100%, and this is the orbit view of the Tejas Express, and I am crossing a bridge. And this is the cab view. By driving the train at the cab view is totally a realistic feeling as a driver. Okay, let's go. Arakkonam is now 600 meters from here. The bridges and the buildings are so realistic graphics. And now I get the yellow signal, and I have to slow down my train, and I am reaching the Arakkonam junction at platform number 6. I have to place the train at the right place, and I have to open the right door. Let's tell you about the Arakkonam junction. The station code of Arakkonam junction is AJJ, and the establishment year of Arakkonam junction is 1856, and there are 8 platforms in the Arakkonam junction. I closed the door and sounded the horn, and I have to reach the last station Bangalore, which is the destination station, and the distance between the Arakkonam and the destination station is not showing now. After showing of the distance I tell to you, but now my speed limit is 50 km per hour, and I have green signal, and I have to maintain my speed below 50 km per hour. This is the dashboard view, you can see. And now my speed limit is 140 km per hour, and I push my throttle to 100%. And here you can see I am in the sitting position, and in the next video I show you some precaps here. In the next video I have to cover the full journey by drive the train by sitting at the chair cars, means inside the train. Don't I have to switch the camera to the cab view or any other camera angle. I have to totally and drive the train by turning the camera angle into the sitting position or standing position, means inside the train. Okay, so I show you the precaps. Basically I have to drive the train by seeing the uh, data which is given on the screen about the distance, speed and the signals. And here you can see from the window one station is skipped by me. That station is Baniambadi, which I set skip at the time of formatting of the stations before starting the game, you can remember. So again I come back to the tale which I told you, is that I have to cover the full journey in the next video by doing by driving the train, by sitting inside the train. Okay, so now I have the yellow signal and I have to slow down my train, and I have to give the horn because I am at the destination station Bangalore, which is 200 meters from now, and one Tejas Express is cost me, and I have to slow down my train gradually. Okay, but you can see I missed the right place of stopping my train. Okay, I get 3.6415 and my trip is completed. So please like, share and subscribe my channel, and tap the bell icon to get the next videos notification. Thank you.